Lovely. Hello. Welcome to the Cobalt Cafe. I'm Luke, the GM. This is another episode of Omega Illocution, a GURPS 4th edition TTRPG actual play. We've got a few people with us today. One of them is Z Warrior.
Hey, I'm the Warrior. I am playing Arumbara, the blood-sucking mist monster.
Yeah.
Right.
He's the true hero of this tale. Definitely kind of the most relatable everyman of all year, I think.
Oh yeah.
We've also got James.
Hey, James. Played Garth.
That's all there is to say about Garth. We've got Tara.
Hi, I am playing Is the fairy, although no one knows my name because I will not say my name, for it is bad idea to do that. Anyway, yes, I play Is.
All right, and we've got Jared.
Hey, I'm Jared. I used to play Ghost. I will be playing Sean Yu. You will find out about him. I have working internet this week.
Woo! Ominous.
Woohoo!
Ominous. You will find out about him. We'll also have Everoth at some point. He'll be playing David Casper Bishop de la Cruz. I think that's his name. Yep. Also a crazy chicken.
El Pollo Loco, not to be confused with your local El Pollo Loco chicken chain.
And that's the people. For the session recap. Alright, you've been to Australia. You got kind of told to go there by a crazy teleporting lady. When you got there, the place got nuked. There's all shit going down. It's not good. You liberated a couple of teleporting mutants, metahumans. This isn't no X-Men. I repeat, this is not X-Men.
Also, mutants are very copywritten.
Yep,
Metahumans are not.
exactly. If these are mutants, then I'm a dungeon master. Which I am not. You know what? Recap. Hurting my brain. Let's just focus on the last episode, shall we? So, you were in the bunker. It housed a metahuman prison beneath ground, which had been caved in an attempt to block off the rioting invincible metahuman prisoners. You actually released them. You didn't go and talk to them. You just kind of dug them out and then legged it. Seen as a nuke had just gone off a few hundred kilometers to your west. Well, less than 200. You decided to hightail it. On the way, Is found a route that she could take that had involved not being in the big metal bird.
Angry metal bird.
The big angry metal bird. It is noisy. It screams constantly. And you decided to take that, and you took a Rambaray with you.
Yeah, because we are the only two that apparently could survive through this way.
Well, that's what they told you. Humans probably last a while, but they would get eaten by something eventually.
Oh yeah.
Besides, I don't want to leave all my stuff in Australia.
Yeah, no, that'd be a bit shit.
And we
And-
did take the two
And my
teleports.
superpower is basically
Having-
Batman without the money.
Except that your boss has the money.
Oh, I've got a bit of package loss from you there.
Yeah, huge package loss. I didn't get any of that.
Not back on the road, are you?
I think you said
What did I say? Oh, it's his bosses that have the money.
His bosses.
Yep.
Oh.
We do get clarity. Hopefully that won't last forever.
And then we also took the two teleporters with us, Mrs. Tattoo and Danny DeVito.
Yeah. I'm really
As
hoping I
always.
wrote the names down somewhere, but I'm not sure I did. I'm scrolling up. I see that from James, I got assless chaps, penis, vagina, and dingleberry. Those might have been name suggestions. No, I don't think they were. I wish I could remember why you're sending those to me.
I also wish I could remember what that was about.
Yeah. Oh,
Any
well.
which way.
They've not got names, but the Danny DeVito looking one pieced out like almost
Okay.
immediately. But tattoos has remained. I should bring a token on actually.
Sorry, who are those people?
Teleporters.
Okay, so in the facility they had drugged up and were using teleporting metahumans. They freed two of them. They tried to free the third, who was apparently some very powerful murderous metahuman called Granson.
I try to let him go because there were buttons to be pushed.
You pushed a bunch of buttons.
So are the teleporters humans? Humans.
It's true.
Yeah, so we have a split party all headed towards London.
Yep. I was just getting tattoos on board there. I wish I'd given her a name. I'm sure I did.
You did, and it is in the last episode.
Ugh. Why am I so bad at video production?
Do not
general
know.
like
You've been doing it for a while.
note keeping. Oh yeah, it's only been a fucking year and a half. Get a
Pause
grip.
for a second.
Hit pause.
Oh, it
for
would
a
take
second.
a while to find it.
On the stream. This is live.
But yeah, we'll figure it out. Her code name is Tattoos for now.
A code name is tattoos.
Or Badger.
That's hilarious. Okay. Well, seeing as David is kind of out of his body at the minute, let's start off with Arambere and Is.
Okay.
So, you were talking to a fellow briefly after you stepped through.
Yeah, the long noodle arm guy.
Long noodle arm guy. I think this represents him well enough.
Alrighty. Yeah, and he gave us a pathway.
Yeah.
Directions to at least the wider. I don't think he gave us directions to London proper, but at least to the wider network.
He'd never heard of London. But he did speak of the relay. I know the way to the relay and I can point you there. 'Tis a long journey. If you go by wing and... Do you have feet, friend? He's looking at the mist.
Yes.
You have feet. It will be a long journey for those with feet. So you should make haste. But the relay will take you anywhere for a price. And let's get you to a page that kind of represents where you are.
I'll be like, I have something to give. I have gum, and I show him the back. Or I have chewy mint delicious, and I point to the thing that's on my back, the stick that I've been carrying around.
A fine trinket.
I have a Nazi.
A Nazi with the bad stuff in him,
Oh, that's true. You do have a Nazi.
Yeah.
but he's covered in the bad stuff.
You may have payment, bad stuff. Oh, iron.
Metal. Yeah.
Yeah, he is kind of infused with it to a high degree. What's it like for people in your payload? Like, what's he experiencing right now?
Oh, it's like imagine a gelatinous cube
Yeah.
that's pink, and you can't get out. I mean, you can if you're strong enough, but he is not.
You should take the river.
Thank you, and I'll rip off a little piece of the gun and hand it to him.
He's like, very fine. He sniffs it and then puts it. Has he got ears? I closed his sheet.
Yeah, he seems to have.
Yeah, he puts it behind like one of his ears. And he kind of like gestures to behind you, between two of the trees in this circle that you stood in. And like through your pink mistiness, you see that there is a wide, calm river back there, and a like a big canoeish boat made out of a hollowed, huge log.
I don't think either of us need that.
No, I don't think you do. But it's there.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll wave goodbye, and then try to grab onto the mist, and I assume not be able to grab onto you.
No, you can.
Okay, and then I'll try to pull you, but you weigh way more than I can pull.
Yeah, probably.
How much? I'm just curious now what my carrying weight is. I can move.
It's like 10 pounds probably, isn't it?
I can slightly shift 40 pounds, but my actual carrying capacity is... Where is it? They changed the sheet so much. Encumbrance, there it is. My max load is 12 pounds. My medium load is 2 pounds.
Okay, yeah. Very nice. Muscles. Does water bother you? Do you sink, Z-Warrior?
Water doesn't bother me. And yes, I can sink, but I can swim as well.
Okay. You're gonna swim. Is the mist gonna swim? That's amazing.
Yeah.
He forms little fins.
And I'm flying, and I get frustrated with him, so I'm doing that thing where like a dog goes so far and then realizes he can't see the person anymore, and then goes back, then goes far again, and then goes back.
This goes on for a kind of indeterminate length of time. The river's long and windy. The sun isn't really visible in the sky. It's just a kind of pinkish, greenish canopy up there of big, huge, wide trees and their uncountable leaves. But it feels like you've been going for at least a few hours along this seemingly endless river and scenery. You occasionally spot people, maybe, creatures, looking at you from the shore.
I mean, you don't talk to them unless you need to.
Alrighty.
Like, you don't want to get into fairy business unless you have to.
Most of them seem to feel the same way about you. They're kind of watching you curiously drift along, but they don't actually attempt to interact with you in any way other than to catch your eyes. You see a few little families of cute, fuzzy peoples, little Totoros. One of them's like dragging the smaller ones inside the little mushroom that they live in.
Do they have blood?
They do have blood, yes. It's not human blood.
Probably don't want to drink that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll keep going until, like, do I know a way? Do I need to roll? lore or navigation?
Let me have a look at your skills and see if you've got anything applicable other than your fairy knowledges.
Just hidden lore, probably. I don't know shit. I'm an idiot. Okay, I'm smart, but I don't know a whole lot.
Have you got swimming, Aramare? Can you give me a roll of that, please? Just for kind of like, see how tired you get.
I do not have swimming, but I can roll health.
Yeah, just a HT check, please. And flying or flight for Is, please. Success by 10. Yeah, you could swim a long time. Is, you get tired. You kind of stop for a rest. Give me that hidden lore fairy check, please. Straight up. Success by 4. Oh, yeah. So, it's not really about distance, it's about effort. And kind of, as you start to feel that way, the mist is clearing. You see that just a few hundred meters further down the river, the trees open up, and you can even both hear the sound of running water fast. It even seems like the pace of the river is picking up slightly.
If he's slightly sticking out of the water, I'm gonna sit down on him.
Bloop, bloop.
Mm-hmm.
You kind of don't even need to move. You just drift in that way now, Arambare. And you see that you're actually in clouds now, and the water just pours away into a vast ocean.
Oh.
It's like one or two trees poking out at the edge.
Is this Lundo?
Seems too beautiful for London.
Do you know what Lundo is?
It's a human city.
Yeah, you're right. Maybe we should ask for directions. I'll look around and see if I can find anything.
Mm-hmm. Give me a vision check, please.
Your straight up perception, it's the same.
Sat in that tree, so you've kind of alighted just on this rocky bank here, I think. And there is indeed a very short, although not as short as you, 3 feet tall, humanoid figure sat in the tree, looking down at you. You've probably already detected the blood, Arambare.
Approach slowly.
Hello!
Tidings. They wave the staff. Who visits the cliffs?
I visit the cliffs, and so does my friend.
Your friend? They looking around.
Mm-hmm. A pat on the mist man that I'm sitting on.
Incline, masked head. Friend. They hop out of the tree, do like a, triple somersault up into the air, and then...
The birds on his little thing all scatter off for a second.
Yep. But then they start gently floating down towards you. Kind of skipping a little bit. Very Mary Poppins style. And there seems to be lots of, like blossom petals and leaves drifting out at the bottom of the cloak. And the birds all come back and land on the antlers before they come to a stop. Still in the air, but just a couple of meters in front of you now.
So we're trying to find a way to Lundo, the human town.
Lundo. Human town. You'll need the relay. The place that takes you to everywhere. Do you have payment for it?
Yes. And I'll rip off a piece of the gum
Oh,
and hold it up.
what is this?
It's delicious chewy mint. You can chew on it and chew on it and chew on it and never need to swallow.
They like hold the fingers out, like, may I?
I'll hand it.
Sniff, sniff. It slides up under the mask, and you hear like, oh, this is a fiendish delight. Oh, very good payment. Yes, I'm happy with it. Quite happy with it. Rubbing their hands together. The relay. A short journey from here, if you go through the human world. Lundo is not close, I don't think. In human terms. But a short trip through human world. Here, I have map. They pull out like a little... It's a weird old scrap of cloth that's got... Looks like the map's drawn in blood. In fact, you can tell it is Arambaray. It's a bloody rag. And it's human blood as well.
What does that default to map reading?
Like just IQ, I think.
Cartography.
IQ minus probably 3 or 4.
There's bonuses for having maps. I'd probably just have an IQ roll to read that map.
Hey, I made it by 1.
Yeah, there's a few like landmarks drawn on it and route, and it's the title of the map is Human World. And like there's cliffs circled at the bottom and relay circled at the top with a dotted line between them both.
This will get us to the main relay so we can go to Lundo.
Mm-hmm. You go anywhere from relay. And this map take you to relay. I have door to human world under tree.
What will it cost to let us use it?
It's already open for you with your fiendish delight. Very minty.
And my friend?
Your friend will fit. It's big door.
Much obliged.
Lots of humans though, you should be careful. Every time I've used the door, it's gotten a lot busier.
Oh, gotcha. We need to be stealthy, like the night. Well, thank you, friend. I give him a wave and then try to open the door.
There's no kind of like visible door.
Oh, okay. But I can tell where it is, right?
Yeah, you've got to just jump off the cliff here.
Okay. Fly on down.
I'll roll down the cliff.
Like
Like the
stretch
other
yourself down over the overhang as far as you can go and then drip through to the other side.
Yeah.
Alright. So as you drip on through, it's kind of like a long fall down to, this ocean where it's crashing on the rocks at the bottom. But in the shimmering you can see, and it's like, all this sea foam and cloud billowing up. There's a rift that you can slip on through interdimensional ass crack to glide down. And I think that's a good time for a scene change.
I think so too.
We've not got Everoth yet. Hopefully he's okay. But Garth, so I calculated this earlier. Total trip time to London is around 9 days and about 7 stops.
Okay.
Give me navigation roll, please. Mm-hmm. You're not going to have any problem.
Oh, I think we just had perfect timing.
Eat of the devil.
Hey,
There he is.
Hi, El Diablo.
Hello,
devil.
El Diablo.
We spoke of you when you arrived.
Sorry for my delay.
No worries at all.
Can you guys hear me all right? Is the microphone coming right?
You sound good to me.
Sound
Okay.
fine.
Alright. So, just to catch you up, we were just having a quick look at Arambaray and Is travelling down the ferry road. But we'll come back to you two, and it's been 2 days since the bomb dropped. Bombs. The USSR and the UN have officially declared war against each other. The nuclear exchange has ceased. It lasted less than 24 hours. Several locations have, in fact, been hit. Several countries and cities therein.
Okay.
Moscow was successfully struck, targeted by what seemed to be hundreds of US nukes. It seems like pretty much the entire bomb drop, or nuclear arsenal, has been used up but failed in 99% of the cases, is what your chatter's telling you. Like, entire bomber wings just completely wiped out.
In a crazy weird way, that's actually like not as bad a thing as it sounds like it could be.
No, yeah, it's pretty good, but the war declaration is concerning.
Yeah, no, that's concerning. But now nobody has nukes.
Yeah, no, that is good. It does seem
Which
like
means they can send conventional troops to kill each other now.
Oh yeah, no, I mean it's still gonna be awful and horrible and like terrible, but I mean,
it's not going to be nuclear, awful, horrible, terrible.
yeah, at least it's not gonna be nuclear.
At least,
Although
if
this
you're
is
not
the
Australian.
70s, so or the 60s, and they were doing some experiments with some awful chemicals.
Oh yeah.
Like LSD.
I disagree.
I think we'd maybe talking about the herbicide that got pretty widespread used around this time period.
Yeah, there was a lot of that.
The USSR's got some sick anthrax reserves right now. Like, of so much, enough to kill everybody a few times over.
Anthrax. Alright.
Radical. Actually, they might
Give me
not
more
have.
of that.
Anyways,
so your next destination is Sri Lanka, and you're very on edge right now. You do speak Chinese? I'm pretty sure I remember asking this last session, and you said which dialects?
Yes.
they're actually really languages, but China calls them dialects because it wants to suppress any culture that's not Han Chinese.
Okay.
I just got banned from flying to China.
Oh dear. Well, if I had social credit, then I would have already have been turned into some kind of useful oil or other food stuff.
Perhaps something essential?
Yep. I'd be moisturizer right now if I were in a social credit system. But give me electronics operations communications. Success by
Success
7.
by 7.
Okay, so you're listening to pretty much all the radio that you can right now. Like, every side,
Yeah.
all
Yeah,
the
I mean,
stuff that you can
we-
pick up.
We just barely escaped from a nuclear disaster and the pre-operation site of a hot zone.
I'll also need electronics repair, please. Because your radio was fucked, I should recall. Most of the electronics were fried. Oh, straight to communications. Yeah, no, you fixed that straight up on your first landing. Maybe even in the air, you might have fixed that because you're such a badass.
Yeah. I mean, these things, like, the way the autopilot works is you literally just lock everything into place.
Yeah.
Like, you just get yourself to an altitude and it just kind of stays going that way.
Alright. Very nice. And they're using a lot of coded language. The Chinese especially.
Okay.
Have you got cryptography?
I do not. Plus, I probably don't have the, like, months that it takes to actually do that.
Exactly. But you are particularly concerned that you think they might be talking about Sri Lanka.
Ah, okay.
And it's not a military base that you're landing at there. It's just kind of civilian international airfield.
Oh, I figured it was some, like, especially in Southeast Asia at this time, I figured it was some, little strip that some smugglers carved into the side of a jungle.
There probably are a few of them. But the map I've got lined up isn't super representative of that. So
Okay.
it's a slightly
That's
more upscale thing.
totally fair. Doop doop doo. There we go.
And you'll be coming in for a night landing.
Yeah, I can't even default off that. I don't have the mathematics skill to default
okay.
off of.
Um.
So they're talking, and it's weird.
U.S. military chatter. Likewise, what you do manage to pick up is definitely coded. You recognize some of those, though. You've probably had, training in that at some point.
Okay.
And it sounds like they're moving assets out of this region. Like it's kind of an early retreat going on in this area.
Okay. Cool. Well, we're coming in for a landing to refuel. Let's make this quick, because like so many other places, this is probably going to be a war zone soon.
And piloting check, sorry.
Oh, yeah.
No lights on the runway. In fact, most of the country is dark. Even places that should have lights in them, according to your maps, aren't lit at the minute.
Okay. Well, I am obviously using my hyperspectral goggles.
Yep. And
Success by 9.
practically a crit. Yeah. Smooth landing. You can see tanker trucks over at the edge of the runway. It's a pretty big, long, wide one. Built for much bigger planes than yours.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I'll taxi on over to one of them.
Uh-huh. The place seems deserted. It's eerie. There's no one about. There's nothing from the tower, on your entire approach.
Okay. Then in that case, I will make sure I am suited up when I get out of the plane.
All right.
Oi! Polo hombre. Pollo hombre.
Where donde are we?
He'll respond in Spanish, but I won't, because we are at the extent of it. Sri Lanka? We are in Sri Lanka?
He's gonna be like looking outside of the window. Oh,
Yeah, you better get into business mode, cause who knows what is out this door.
oh, pollo mode. Okay. Momento, por favor.
Oh yeah.
Bug.
I mean,
Bacon!
but the cabinet opens up and pile of guns.
Holy
Grab ammo and
shit, pal. I'm guessing she's not seen this before. She was probably too knackered from just waking up from, cryo sleep
yeah,
to notice you maybe using it before. There is a tree in here. It's a plum tree, and it seems to be constantly in season.
Pollo will take one plum and certainly savor that.
Yeah. It makes my plane smell better. I'm not getting rid of the plum tree.
It smelled better for a while, but oh no, yeah, it's not been long enough for you to get that kind of rotten fruit smell hanging around from all the plum pits that are just stacking up.
Yeah. That's a good
I
point.
figure the plum pits are gonna go into trash bin or something.
How often do you think that
Into
gets
the
emptied?
air.
Yeah. How many times have you just thrown an empty can of lager out your little slidey window?
I'm sure all the goddamn time.
So many people just like hit by a can at terminal velocity. Aluminium can probably not going to kill you.
I think it's barely gonna leave a bruise. Like
Yeah,
an empty can does not travel quickly.
No.
It's the Jack bottles that he throws out the window that you're gonna be worried about.
Oh God!
Yeah. Very good. Very nice.
Because I mean, have you ever thrown a Jack Daniel's bottle like across the room and just like watched it bounce?
Yeah, I was just going to say, once when I lived on the ground floor, I handed a big bottle of rum to someone, and it slipped out of his drunk as fuck hands, landed on the tarmac, but then bounced back up to his hands, and he caught it. I was just like, oh shit.
That's boss.
Does tarmac mean something different, or were you living on the ground floor of an airport?
No, everything's tarmacked in UK. Tarmacadam.
Is that what you call concrete or asphalt?
Asphalt.
Okay.
We don't really make roads out of concrete over here. And I'm
We
not
do.
sure
Anyway.
They're
why.
miserable.
What do you make them of?
Tarmac.
Concrete roads suck.
Mm.
They warp, and then you just kind of sit there bouncing.
Badly made tarmac roads also warp, buckle.
Yeah.
We digest.
Anyhow,
a bit, yeah.
digesting.
Digesting a lot.
She kind
Yes.
of points out window. You want me to go get that truck over? I've filled up a plane before.
Yeah, and then I'll pull the side compartment off of or open up the back door, like swing the minigun out so that way I can kind of cover her.
It's a fucking minigun.
Why don't you two go get that truck and I'll keep an eye on your backs.
She kind of looks out the window
Okay.
and then disappears. And then a second later, the truck starts up.
Okay.
Okay, we've got a pretty huge map here.
Yeah, this is sizable.
And that is kind of a bad representation of your plane, but a representation nonetheless.
It works.
So we need to set the pump on?
Yeah, so she's driven the truck over by time cargo ramps down and you're over there.
He's gonna help carrying out the long nozzle and
Mhm.
try to connect it on the plane.
Where the hell is a token? There it is. I really need to make a sheet for a next break job. And once it's connected, she'll start the pump.
Cool.
But you
Okay.
will stay there for when it's done and do the attachment.
You're hurt. It's filling. It'll be a while, like 30 minutes probably.
He's gonna stay by the wind, just either walking, kicking, trading, doing squats, or uh, how do you call when you try to rise up your head over your stomach?
Sit-ups, crunches.
Crunches.
Yeah, so actually, Luke, tactically,
You want me
what
to
I'm doing
rotate
to-
this plane?
oh, no. Tactically, what I'm doing doesn't make a whole lot of sense. What I want to do now, like, since, they're covered and we're here, I want to pull the sniper rifle out and hop up on the roof of the plane so that way I can kind of get a 360
Okay.
observation.
Can you get up there on your own, or do you need help?
I got it.
He asks you as he's doing like 5 crunches a second. He's like counting like 1,238. Do you need a hand? 1,239. Okay, this is completely unrelated. You shouldn't take anything from this. But Chan Yu, you're being woken up and ordered into motion.
Okay.
I assume you don't get told very much about where you're going or what you're doing.
Nope, not really.
I'm guessing you could have gathered that war has begun based on the
Yeah,
events of
probably.
the last couple of days, though. And you're currently holding kind of a much larger area than you're comfortable with, or at least your squad leader is comfortable with, as it covers a huge, now abandoned airport and small town. You didn't catch anything on radar, but a scout just came back and reported that a plane had landed on the runway, a couple of kilometers away from your current position. Again, this is completely unrelated to what just happened. You can disregard all that. And you're all kind of ordered onto vehicles, and you and
Motorcycle.
are you taking your motorcycle? Radio. That's fine. Probably be a couple of bikes and a jeep that's going out then. Let me just adjust some things. Steal a bike from the back of a plane.
Chunyu's got the single rider version of the very common Chinese double, like passenger seat motorcycle all this time.
Okay.
Sidecar. That's the word I was looking for. The most common one in China at this time has a sidecar. Did my Ethernet pop out?
No, we heard you. Sorry, I just went quiet for a second. And all right then, 360-degree vision guy with hyperspectral goggles, looking through a sniper scope that grants how much magnification?
Inventory. Of course, I didn't actually mark that. I think it was like times 32 or something. Let me go back to.
Okay, that's a lot. Give me a. Okay, let me get to a range table and then I'll tell you what.
Combat tab.
Yep. All right, give me a vision check, please.
Accessory to target system. Oh, wait, it adds +3 bonus to aim shots.
Ignore
Oh,
that. For vision,
DL
just focus on
16
multiplication.
times 16.
Times 16 magnification, so it's like 4, 8, 16. So I think that means you can get rid of -3 in range penalties.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
exactly what it
2,
means.
4, 8, 16.
2, 4, 8, 16. So is it -4? Either way, vision,
I
please.
think you.
It says +3 to aimed shots, so I mean, do we just want to go?
Just divide the range, as long as they've seen it already. Because like, if
Yeah.
you zoomed in at full, you won't notice
Oh.
anything.
Mm-hmm.
That's a good
Exactly.
point. Yeah.
Visual,
Yeah, I mean-
please.
Yes. Sorry.
And was this all irrelevant because you rolled like a 3 or an 18?
Success by 6.
Oh, that's a death check.
Oh, that is in fact a death check.
Thank God
No
you
idea what
succeeded.
happened there.
Okay, so
Success by 9.
success by 9. Yeah, you see something rounding the side of one of the airport buildings that's about 1 kilometer away. And then when you take aim on it, you can see that it's a jeep and 2 motorcycles approaching fast, headlights off. They were trying to be sneaky, but thanks to your fancy goggles and then being able to aim in on them, you spot them.
All right. I'm gonna aim. I'm gonna aim at one of the motorcycle riders.
All right, roll.
Actually, no. I'm gonna aim at the engine block on the bigger vehicle.
Okay.
The Jeep.
The Jeep, yeah.
Yeah. And it is covered. It's not like an open top one. More like
No,
a-
no. I mean, I'm like
Mhm.
aiming at the front of the radiator on the thing.
Okay, so 1 second of aim bonuses. How fast are you going on your bike right now, Chan Yu?
We are all traveling because Sam type of. Where is it? 26.
26. That's fast. Is that top speed?
Yeah, 26 meters per second top speed.
You're probably doing
It's-
about 10.
Okay.
Because you're. Oh no, you could be doing more than that. Yeah, straight line.
10 is 36 kilometers an hour.
Yeah, no, you're probably doing like 15,
26 is 90.
20. Let's say you're doing 20. This. Okay, so they're now 980 meters away. You've got 1 second to aim.
Keep aiming.
All right.
Because you said they're what, 1,000? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 1 kilometer away. So 960, 2 seconds, 940, 3 seconds.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna keep aiming until they're about 700 yards away.
Okay.
Meters.
You and your biker pal are meant to split off and start approaching it, kinda, from the front, while the jeep will be approaching from the side.
Okay.
All right. So I will take the.
You would also see that the people on the bikes, they look different from each other.
Okay.
Quite different.
Clothing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll take the shot at the Jeep.
Alrighty. Size modifier +3.
It's 3.
Maybe more than that. +4 actually. And then hit location for the engine block. I want to say like -3. Maybe not that much.
It's in basic, around page 550.
I'm getting there. Thank you. 550 is the speed range table exactly. Ooh, cool. Technology and artifacts, vehicle statistics.
Search vermiform because it's near the
Oh, does it have?
table.
Is it in
No
the,
table, but list.
Does it have vehicles as well?
It lists the hit locations in text. Here we go. 555.
Yep.
You said engine, so that's what is that? That's I'm not sure it's listed there.
Must
Body.
be.
On failure, the power or propulsion system is damaged, having moved. If they roll HT.
Mm-hmm. Got ya.
Okay, so minus 15, and the penalty for
Body is 0, but
0.
maybe this would be vitals. If you want to do that.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm going
Oh,
for.
vital area -3.
There you go.
Minus 3. Okay, so
Five,
minus
five.
18 plus 9 plus.
It'd be pretty much double your accuracy bonus that you'd get.
Okay,
Impaling or piercing
Which-
is ×3.
which in fact makes it an even shot. Okay.
Darkness, but I'm pretty sure you'd. Oh wow.
Fortunately, just a failure, but
Yeah.
We hear a shot.
It goes short. Like a huge chunk of pavement flies up in front of the car. It kind of swerves quickly after it happens.
Were we swerving off road or a different road?
It's a different. You've already split off from them by now.
On road or off road?
On road for you.
Okay. Is there a like a ditch?
Yeah. If you are you all on this map at the minute?
I am near the plane.
But yeah, between the plane and the taxi patch it's a ditch. Like
So I could do that at like the other end of the runway?
yeah, Garrett it you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. You are pretty much like at the other end of the runway at this point.
There you go.
The other bike is just on the runway now, like driving straight down it. Are you taking aim at the truck again?
yeah.
So yeah. A couple of seconds pass. A few seconds pass. How long will it take you to get full aim?
Three
1 second per
seconds.
zoom, but you're limited by your gun's base accuracy.
So it's
Okay, so a total of 6 seconds.
Like all your targeting advantages cannot exceed accuracy.
so it'd be at like 580 now, the Jeep.
Okay. So.
Oh, it's also moving at 20, so 600.
Okay, so this is pretty much the same as the last shot.
I'll move myself to around 920.
All right.
Blam!
Show me damage. They can't even see you on top of that plane at the minute. Oh, ouch. Ouch. uh, I'm still pretty sure it's wrecked.
Yeah, especially ×3 for basically being vitals.
Yeah, that'd take it to like -2 times HP and also like a major wound. So it'll sputter and start slowing down and come to a stop.
It's the classic oil all over the windscreen scenario.
Yeah, a huge billowing clouds of steam and then smoke.
Alright, yeah, then I'll focus my attention on the motorcycles coming at me.
Okay, yeah, so there is still one motorcycle approaching down the runway. Have you got off the motorcycle, did you say, Chan Yu?
Yeah, in the ditch
So,
for cover. And about 10 seconds will have passed by the time he's aiming again, right?
yep.
Yeah, I would have prepared a way of defending myself in that time.
Oh,
I'll
okay.
just roll for.
Gotcha. What does Chan Yu look like when he's doing this? Not that anyone's watching you right now. Does Chan Yu look like anything when no one's watching him?
He looks like he's shooting in the woods.
He drops his trousers.
No, he sort of leans back a bit, head a bit up, eyes closed, very, very still.
Cool. Radical.
One moment. What is that? -9. Yeah, a sort of soul-like essence kind of comes out of Chan Yu.
Wow, good roll.
Where did I write it down? I don't think I did. But yeah, it's sort of
Is it in
an
Grimoire?
amberish colored light
I was looking in your Grimoire earlier.
flowing around. Yeah, soul barrier.
Figured.
And I think that's probably mostly invisible, maybe a tiny bit of a glow in front of him. Amber glow.
Cool.
Yep, but that's him.
David, what have you been doing? So, give me hearing, please.
Okay.
Let's rewind.
I've been just mostly training and
Oh yeah.
on top of the wing. I've just been keeping an eye on the post field post.
Yeah, no. You'd have the first thing you'd have heard is the gunshot, and that's the first.
Okay.
It was very distinct.
Did you say anything, or did you just aim and then shoot, Garth?
I didn't say a thing.
Okay, so yeah, the first thing you hear is a gunshot.
Okay.
Then, like, you're too shocked for 10 seconds to maybe say anything. And then there's another gunshot, and you now hear the sound of engines.
Where are the engines coming from?
There's one coming from the other end of the runway, and there's one that doesn't sound healthy way off to your left.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to the left one. Jump down
right on the map
here. Okay, right. I'm gonna move over there as I run all over the plane wing and then jump down.
Okay, and so it's kind of like pitch darkness over there.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really make out anything. Have you got night vision at all?
I do not believe I have night vision as a were chicken.
Okay.
In fact, I have color blindness.
that doesn't make your night vision much worse, I don't think. But
Okay.
But yeah, you do go colorblind when you turn into a chicken. Nice 3 points. You gotta min-max that shit.
What's the what's it called? Darkness penalty.
Probably about -6-ish at minute. I want to say -6, yeah. But I think it's probably a good time to take a quick break here, mostly because I am busting. And then maybe a scene change, and then get into this for the actual fight that's about to break out. So yeah, we'll be right back in 5 minutes or so. Moi. I just muted myself on Discord, but I didn't actually mute the stream. Now we'll be right back. We are back. Alright, so a fight's breaking out on that runway. Garth has landed in Sri Lanka. He's refueling at what seemed to be a pretty hastily abandoned airport. But then, about 15 minutes later, set up on top of his plane with his sniper, he sees 2 motorcycles and a jeep approaching. He shoots and misses at the Jeep, fires again, hits the engine block, and it sputters out. One of the motorcycles is bombing down the runway towards him, and another one has headed into a ditch in between the runway and this taxiway.
Luke, can I briefly retcon something?
Yeah.
I cast that other spell that I just created, not
Oh.
the one I cast with the shield, because I would have cast that one beforehand. Because why would you not cast it beforehand?
I thought, can you not stack?
There's slightly different effects. Think. Oh, are those both? Oh, yes, those are the same. Okay, never mind. Yep, never mind, retcon.
Okay, so keep Soul Barrier.
Soul barrier. Yep.
Got you. And yeah, I forgot to look at your new one, but I just have, and yeah, that's fine. Okay. But as action is about to start here, we should definitely look away from it to another scene. And I don't have a good kind of map for this, unfortunately. Let's just take you back to the cliffs, shall we? So, you drip down through this hole, and you do indeed land in water. But above you is not the tip of those cliffs. It is just sky. Night sky. And you seem to be in some kind of bay. It's salt water. There's lots of big iron boats docked along this huge harbour in front of you. There's humans with human blood walking around on the docks over there. You're about 100 metres out from it. And give me an IQ roll, both of you, please.
Both of us?
No, this is Arambaray and Is. Sorry if I wasn't clear.
Ah. No, sorry for that.
Arambaray, you give me a vision check as well. Sorry.
Vision.
You can spot the
Really?
landmark from the map, the first one that says cliffs. And it is a big old lighthouse off in the distance to the east, kind of in a somewhat corresponding place drawn crudely on that map to where you've appeared in the water where it says cliffs. It seems like you're going to want to head straight ahead, straight forward through the docks to a mountain, and but it's too dark to see if there are mountains in the distance at the minute. But the map
I guess
seems
I'll
to
follow.
suggest go straight forward.
That way.
Yeah. Sweeping.
Bubbling forwards. There are quite a few men about on the docks, even though it's night time. They're wearing iron hats and they're carrying iron sticks. They've all got lots of blood.
Are they far away from me?
About 100 meters at minute. It's kind
No,
of
they're not far away.
you're like floating in the bay or in the harbor itself, really, and you know the big concrete landing areas, piers, I think they're called, are 100 meters ahead of you.
Yeah. A part of the mist will slowly roll a little closer to them, stretch, and yoink.
You just like grab one of the stragglers that's out on the end of the pier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he have like a uniform or something?
Yeah, he is wearing clothes. And all these boats have got markings on them. It's all Chinese, it seems.
Mm,
Well, not all of it. One of the boats. Do you speak any Chinese or read it?
No.
I-
Then it's not Chinese, it's something else.
It's
no.
a scribble wibbles.
Scribble wibbles, not English. Another one that looks like it's probably a different language, but also not English.
I don't think I can actually read English. I think I can just kind of speak it.
You two are useless.
Yeah, well, I'll grab one of them, the closest one.
Yeah, what kind of grapple do you go for? Do you try and cover his mouth in any way? Is what I'm asking.
No.
Ah, splash! Like,
What are we doing with him? We gonna eat him?
splashing,
I'm gonna talk to him.
splashing around. Splish, splash.
Oh, I want to talk to him too.
I think you've won.
Is he
Hit me by
drowning?
4.
Uh,
No, I'm not gonna drown him.
Success by
No.
4 versus success by 1, so 3 minutes? Is that right?
When the last of the bubbles come out, it's always so dramatic.
Alright, you were in there. So much.
So 3 minutes. Where are we?
Does language apply when you're mind probing? I feel like it probably doesn't.
Yeah,
Understand thoughts.
yeah, I have an enhancement.
Ah,
That
It's right
understands
there in
thoughts.
Roll20.
I should read better. Yep. Okay.
It's all just weird human-looking scribbles.
Seoul? Has Seoul got a harbour? Korea. Is it a port city? If not, then
Korea. Never been to this place.
I don't know, Busan. If that's not a part,
Seoul has a port,
it's Seoul.
but it's kind of away from the water. It's by a river near the water.
Okay, yeah, that's. It'd probably still say it, but you're a bit away from Seoul at the minute. Any mountains nearby?
Yeah.
Well, you talk to
Mountains.
the stinky human. I'm gonna talk to something smarter, and I'll find some bush or something.
Keep asking for a little bit, Z-Warrior. We'll keep this scene going.
It was so dear.
Yes. A private first class or equivalent in the
Soviet Union.
yeah, Socialist Soviet Republic, Chinese Ministry of State Security, is it called? I know it's MSS is the acronym, but oh no, wait, that's like the secret agent style. This guy would just be like People's Army.
Have you been nuked nearby?
Yes. Well, relatively closer than we'd like in the north.
How far away?
500 kilometers?
Oh. Okay.
If that.
Thank you for your cooperation. I'm hungry.
Shrivels up. Does he sink now? Or will he float?
I think he'll float.
It's probably more likely to float, isn't he?
I don't know. He's mummified.
Blood
I think he
sinks.
sinks.
They all
Very little water left.
We all float down here, Johnny. Wait, it's not Johnny. I'm getting confused with Gabriel
Georgie.
again. Georgie. Oh, Bill's gonna kill you, Georgie. Sorry, I love that clown. No choice but to stand that clown. So, you suck that guy dry. Meanwhile, bush at the dockside. Yeah, there's probably an old-looking tree. You go straight up, I imagine, and then down to the nearest tree.
Yeah, I'll find the tree. Hi.
Hello. I'm Tree. Who are you?
Nice to meet you, tree. Oh, it's just I'm me.
Who's talking up there? Quiet, grass. It is me. Tree has met me. Me, this is grass.
Hi, grass.
Pay them no attention. Their generation will be gone before you can blink, and a new one will be back. And the grass is like, okay, boomer.
Bloomer, please.
Oh, damn. You got me. GG.
So, I was wondering where in the human world we are.
This is Seoul, Korea.
Uh-huh. How close is that to Lundo?
Lundo. I have not heard of Lundo. Grass, have you heard of Lundo? No. Like a chorus from below you. Grass has not heard of Lundo. You are one of the smart bugs, yes? Grass is like, she's
Sure.
too smart for a bug. Me is way smarter, not a bug. And Tree says, quiet, Grass.
I'm one of the wild ones.
I've met the smart bugs before. They're always going north to the mountain.
Oh.
Can you see it? They say it looks good. It's quite the sight.
Can I see it?
Have you got any kind of night vision?
No.
Give me a vision check, please. You might crit. Although that's not really a very good justification for asking for a vision check.
I mean, my vision's pretty good. I made it by a decent amount.
Not if it's -6 or darker.
No, yeah. You're in the top of the tree. You're looking out there. It is a mountain, though, which has got a pretty hefty size modifier on it. You know what? I could check this. But I can't be bothered.
You can-
So I'm just going to say that you know. There might be a mountain that way, but it is too dark to tell.
All right. Well, thank you, tree.
But yes, you see my longest branch points that way, coincidentally.
Oh. Track the longest branch and go, well, thank you very much. Have some of this, and I will grow him a little bit.
Oh, that feels good. He makes some very suggestive, concerning sounds. The grass is just like, ew, do us. Please, me, make grass grow.
I will turn grass into a bush.
Grass becomes bushes around the base of the tree. And they all go just like, oh. Grass
Dang.
feels different. What is grass now?
Bush. Bye, grass. Or bye, bush. Bye, tree.
Bye me. Bye me.
I'll find my blood-sucking friend.
Yeah, he's probably already draining another soldier who had a very similar story to tell. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I've had one. I I'm satisfied for the moment.
Are you sure? I feel like you're pretty greedy, aren't you? You do feel a rumble in your air quotes
How-
belly.
Well, I'll talk to him anyway. So, I found out where we are.
Korea.
Sun Korea.
Yes.
That's right.
We need to go that way, and I point.
She's pointed in the general direction that the map suggested you should be going in by the
Yeah.
lighthouse's location.
Very well.
So, should we do this all woof woof like, or are we just meh?
Was that a question for me or Amber?
Arumbre?
I thought so. I was just checking.
Die. Don't fly.
All right then. I'll make a plant monster to carry him.
Yeah. I mean, what's your level of control? How fast could you make it move?
Level 7.
7. I think he's faster than that on his own.
Oh yes. Okay. All right. Then we have ninja, impatient moving from me.
Zoom, 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 zoom. Like flying from building top corner to building top corner as the mist rolls through.
Yeah.
It is mostly quiet. There are people observing over where the guy got slipped in. There's now like a group of about 5 over there shouting in various languages, talking into radios, and just looking really scared, shitless. As you like come out of the water 20 meters down behind all the backs and start rolling through the harbor.
But yeah, I think we're doing that all night.
All right, yeah, you. Give me a stealth check, both of you.
I already did.
Oh, so you did, and you are very
And that's-
stealthy.
And that does not include my size modifier.
Remember, are you sneaky at all? A little bit, a little bit.
Made it by 3.
But also, he just looks like a weird, smelly fog.
Yeah, for the most part, no one's going to notice you. People are going to smell you if they've got the windows open and they're awake.
Yeah.
But then they'll go and look at the window and maybe see some mist outside down the road if they look in the right direction. Most people aren't approaching the windows anyway right now. You see lots of big green iron cars.
Ugh.
Spot lots of groups of the men with iron sticks in the distances with iron hats. There's lots of blood to be had here as well, obviously. It's humans everywhere. It's quite densely packed. But
You're gonna get anyone, get the people with the iron sticks. Why do they carry those things around? They're stupid.
as the sun starts rising, it's maybe like a couple of hours that you've been hiking, you think, when the sky starts going lighter, and you do indeed see a mountain, like right there. You are in the foothills of it already by the time the sun's rising. Oh, nice.
I do a lot of hiking.
Mm-hmm. And this is good enough at flying. So yeah, you'd find yourselves coming up this mountain, and no, yeah, let's keep the scene going a bit longer. Give me IQ rolls again for the map.
Oh,
A 5.
By 5 is good enough. Mm-hmm. You make out the path that it wants you to take up this mountain, and eventually you'll come to a small cave. It's got a very narrow gap in it, deep in the back, but not too narrow for either of you to either seep through or just straight on fly through. And on the other side, there's a glimmering pool. There's all sorts of like glowy mushrooms all over the walls of the cave, and the reflection in the water is kind of not of the mushroom cave ceiling, but of kind of a bright blue cloudy sky.
Is there a?
Oh yeah,
Must be.
So
obviously.
we're in the cave. So we're in the cave. Are we in the ferry now, or are we? Or is the passageway the pool the passageway into the ferry?
The pool. You hear a voice from the other side at this point. Already like, who approaches?
Could I retcon something real quick?
Depends, but probably.
I've stolen like a bottle cap or something like that from somewhere.
There would have been all sorts of random junk to have picked up.
Like shiny aluminum or something like along those lines.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll allow it.
But, okay, so the voice says, "What again?"
Who's there? I forgot what I said, but who's there?
It's me.
No, I am me.
Well, it's not a coincidence. I'm me too. Nice to meet you.
You seek the relay?
Mm-hmm.
You can use my door, but it will cost you.
I have this. No, like pull out. Like, what did I find?
Roll me 3d6, please. Or search.
I don't think I have search.
Alright.
What does search default to?
Perception -6.
Oh, I do have search.
Oh, sick. Yeah, you could find pretty much any random piece of crap that you'd want. Maybe
Like-
an earring. It's a single pearl earring with a tiny little, bit of gold wire for through the ear loop.
Ooh.
So it's a pearl, which is pretty good. That's pretty fancy. Yeah, I'm being generous there. You might not want to give that up. That's too fancy.
I'll hold out a bottle cap too. I have this.
I don't have time. Just come on through. I have grain to mill.
I'll pop on through. Come on, bloody.
There's the weird.
Thank you.
Bloody buddy. Bloody buddy.
I flow through the portal.
And this fuzzy fella greets you on the other side.
Hi, me.
No. Well, you are me. Also, voice changed. Welcome to my door. You're in kind of like a big wide well. In the courtyard of this guy's little farm. There's a windmill just a few meters behind you. And off in the distance, you can see the huge web of crystals extended into the sky.
Beautiful.
I will show him the bottle cap and be like, "This is for as payment."
I don't need payment, but the relay will ask for it. That won't be enough.
Okay. I have other payment. I have 3 things. It's more things than I've ever had.
3 things aren't needed, only one. Doesn't look like you
Alright.
have it. What smells? Something has a smell.
That's Blood Bud.
Blood bud. This strange, smoky, formless one.
Hello.
Hello?
He also has a Nuki that he can trade.
A Nuki?
A Nazi.
A Nazi. Is a new key better than an old key?
I would imagine.
Yes, but a Nazi. Surely it is better to see.
Mm.
It's a Nazi guy still alive.
Yes. He's not doing great, but he is alive in there. I'm guessing he can breathe.
But we're hoping to get to Lundo.
If it is a place, the relay will take you.
Mm-hmm.
It's easier to get to a person, though, than a place.
The ruler of Lundo.
If you've met them, it won't be a problem.
I've only met 5 people?
The relay can take you to any of them easily. Your not see may be enough payment for the relay. I'm not sure.
I have this. I hold out the earring.
Squints. That may do it for a small one like you. I don't think it will also take your friend.
He's got stuff. Right?
The Nazi, yes. Is it alive? Is the Nazi a living thing?
I hold the Nazi out by the foot.
Is he conscious right now? Barely. He's like, wer ist mein, ich bin ein Lost. Was ist, and then he looks at it, he's like, oh, that is payment enough. Yes, the relay will be pleased. I look forward to the show of excitement it will display for us when you pass through.
He is very good entertainment.
As entertaining as this, and I like shine the bottle cap in the light.
Oh,
That's nice too. But he doesn't talk.
Well, it's nice meeting you, you.
no, I am me. You are you.
Oh. Yeah, you're right.
He says, the grain anyway. I waste time talking to travelers. And he flaps up to the light on the window on his windmill. And points down the road. It's a pretty obvious path.
Yeah, I mean, like the giant glowy crystal gateway thing.
Mm-hmm.
All right, yeah, we go there.
Or ahoy. Make your way across and scene change back to the runway. So, it might be worth getting turn order up at this point, honestly. Let's try and cane this, though. Do you guys see the seconds counter?
Yeah.
Aye, up.
Hey, up. Alright, just need to get my characters on here. And this were always a theme before in Nirvana. Nirvana is the name of a band, but it's also the name of a game that got ran that wasn't streamed like a year ago, 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's been a minute.
But the theme was, if you're fighting a country's soldiers, then you've got to use a girl anime version of that soldier.
Ever you there?
Yes, I was muted. Sorry.
Speed, please.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Finally.
Oh, whoops. I accidentally put 4 handlers over there. That's good enough. And you need a speed. And I think I've got everyone. Poyo! Oh, nope, I have forgot Teleporty Lady. So she would have heard the gunshot and probably run back onto the plane, honestly. Or like at least the cargo ramp. And she can have a speed of 5.75. Why not? Be the slowest. Alright, Poyo. So, you jumped off that wing and started running.
Okay. So that means I can move one more, right?
Yeah, but...
One. That's 10 and 2 more.
Where are you running exactly?
To the bus. I guess these guys are enemies, right?
Yeah,
Those guys.
they're a lot further away than that, really.
Oh, I thought they were that close.
Remember
No.
the discussion about them being hundreds of meters away?
Yeah, they are currently 650-ish meters away.
Can I just run at them, wings up, wings to the side?
You absolutely can start running all that way. It just may take you a minute to get there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if you want me. The position would be like right to the middle.
Alrighty. And again, it's pretty dark over there. You can't really see what you're running towards. You just hear.
I just see the 2 lights, right, coming at me.
No, they've got the headlights turned off.
So I don't see them at all.
No, but you hear that the truck is spluttering and like engine dying in the distance over there.
Okay, then I'll just run that way.
Alright, Garth. I believe you turned to start aiming at the biker. I don't hear anything from Garth. Garth!
Sorry.
Delivery.
I rolled a crit fail on a baking roll a little earlier.
Oh dear.
So yeah. Anyhow, okay, so this Jeep is still like way the hell out, right?
It's 650, yeah.
Yeah, half a kilometer.
If you give me control of the Jeep token, I can add the speed or distance. Since they haven't fixed that for you, it seems.
No, they have actually. I just need to write it on. Oh my god, it's not working again. Maybe it's got something to do with when I've got Streamlabs running. That's the only explanation I can think of. Because it were working in... It worked for me in the swashbuckling game, Windraker. So bizarre. But yeah, you now have control. Or you should have.
So how far is that motorcycle that I've started aiming at?
Okay, so now they'll be at the other end of the runway, which is like 400 meters.
Okay. So I've got how many seconds of aiming on them already?
How far is... What have you got yourself at, Chan Yu? 920.
Yeah.
I think, how long is a runway for this width?
They're pretty long because the planes have to stop. A couple kilometers is adequate for light aircraft.
Okay, so you could be still at the edge of the runway and a kilometer away. Got you. So yeah, let's just say that bike's about 500 meters out. They are caning it down that runway, top speed.
Okay. Because that's what you do when you're on a runway.
Yep, they can't help themselves. It might not be the tactically best move, but they're doing a wheelie as well.
Okay, but that doesn't answer my question. How fast are they going?
26.
I'm sorry, not how fast. How many rounds of aiming do I have?
3 at the minute.
Okay, so continue aiming.
Got you. Sorry about that, Chan Yu.
Okay, so I just cast a spell to defend myself.
Yep.
I'm gonna wait, maybe peek out and see what goes.
All right, you broke up a bit there, quite a bit.
Oh, I forgot to take my phone away from my mic.
It weren't that.
Yeah, it's packet loss.
Yeah, more lag issues.
I'm just gonna peek out over that ditch.
Okay.
and see.
Vision check, please. +10, -6, +2 for the bike, plus something big for the plane.
+10, -6?
Yeah, +10 for in plain sight, -6 for visibility, and then range penalties apply.
4 range penalties.
Success by 4. You do not see the bike, but you do see... And you don't see the plane, it's too dark. You just hear the noise.
I hear it.
Yeah, you'd hear the bike for sure.
And
Ready to roll. And the Jeep, yeah. And... No, I don't think you'd hear El Pollo Loco at this distance. Alright,
The faint sounds of.
so the Jeep doors all swing open. The bike moves 26 closer. So it's at like 475.
Could you grant me the bike?
Yeah, I'm on it. There you go. And she is just going to shout out, "What is happening?" Pollo, still continue to run?
Yeah, I continue to run.
And do you have enhanced move?
Yes. Oh, sorry. No, just extra movement. My thing.
All right.
I have a bonus of 3, so my movement is 11.
So if you could just add like a 4, the number above your token.
Okay.
Because you are technically 4 meters off the map now.
Also, you're still in the running away from the...
Didn't catch that. Is someone like watching HD Netflix next door?
He's a minute of running away from that, and it could be the train bit.
Again,
I
sorry.
even tried changing
He
servers.
has to run for a whole...
Yeah, server. You can change server location, right, Jared?
I already did. I changed it once.
All right.
I just changed it to US East. Try that.
Testing.
No, still laggy.
That's almost worse.
Let's take a 5-minute break.
Yeah, good plan. We'll be right back.
Goodbye.
We're back. Short break due to technical difficulties, most likely repaired now. So, Pollo Loco is going to be running for a minute towards a car. Garth. Still aiming. This will be 5th second of aiming.
Okay, and I only need to aim up to the bonus of the scope, so I've already hit that like 2 turns ago. So I think
If you're braced and you're at double accuracy, then get firing.
yeah, I'm gonna do just that. So this is minus 14 plus 15. So this is actually at a +1.
Radical. And you're just aiming for the torso of the biker, yeah?
Yes.
I should get that chat somewhere I can see it. And that's a hit. Show me damage. Fuck me, they're dead.
What does this sound like?
I mean, it's a 15mm anti-material rifle, so probably quite loud.
Awesome.
Like, does it seem like a weapon?
Oh,
like
one
a
sec.
regular gun?
I've got to take my headphones off. Keep the two viewers entertained.
It probably sounds like no gun you've ever heard as of yet.
In what sort of way?
Actually, you know what? It probably doesn't. Like, it probably just sounds like a big fucking gun.
Like borderline artillery?
Like a Barrett 50 cal.
Oh, sorry about that. I'd left one of my spell components in my bag. And it wasn't at hand. Alright, where were we? What did that sound like? It sounded like someone dying. I'm not even going to roll for it. That's...
I mean, the gun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like a giant honking gun.
Crack. It's not suppressed.
Honk.
It honks.
How large is the flash of light?
Ooh, that's an interesting question.
I mean, if we're gonna be honest, probably blinding.
Not from a kilometer away.
Well, you know what I mean.
Okay, so something seems really powerful about this sniper.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure you would see the muzzle flash as you're peeking out. Because if it's silhouetted against
So
darkness, I
know
feel like you
where
get a
to
plus
drive.
20.
I now know where they will. I'll ask my turn.
Well,
And I guess it's now my turn.
it is now your turn. You broke up a bit there, but I think I heard you.
Based on where I saw the flash, is it possible to drive through this ditch without being seen?
Yeah. You would be pretty well obscured. You're actually at more risk further away you are. The closer you get, the harder it'd be for him to hit you until you'd be completely obscured once you were in about 500 meters.
Okay, let's get back on that bike.
Alright. I don't think I gave you control of the other one, but I'll just copy paste that one there. Feel free to adjust those numbers. Sorry for my laziness. Or you could just remove them, seeing as the numbers are on you. And let me just move it to the back.
Okay, I get back on my bike then. That's my turn. Based in
I feel
Chinese,
like it'd take at least 2 seconds to get on a bike, unless you're doing it in a good way. Do you have fast mount bike? Driving motorcycle, success by 3. Yeah, you can just run and jump on that bike. I'm guessing you didn't even turn engine off. Okay, so she falls from the bike, dead. Well, she. It's actually a he. Skidding along, bike will continue skidding a ways, but then come to a stop, probably next turn.
I think that person probably stopped all of their momentum and gained a little in the opposite direction.
Bullets are moving real fast, but they're super tiny, and I'm not using the cinematic knockback rules, or otherwise they would have been going in the other direction.
I mean, it is 15 millimeters.
it is going through them rather than transferring all the
Yeah.
force all over the body.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, it will that fully over penetrated that person. Like that could have killed another 2 people behind her. They all pile out of the truck. You hear the car door slams and shouting in Chinese ahead of you, Poyo. Is there a
No
hatch
bueno.
to get up on top of the plane from inside? I'm guessing there is. Is that the cool way to do it?
There could just be a ladder that goes up past the door.
Either way, I think she's just screaming outside the door, like, "What is happening? Please!" She already shouted that on her last turn, but you just... That was the only response she got. Poyo is sprinting. Garth.
I will proceed to begin aiming at the other bike that I just saw somebody hop on.
Okay, yeah, that is speeding down the ditch between the runway and the taxiway.
Oh.
So it's definitely got some cover on him because you can only see his top half, and it will get to a point where he's completely obscured in that ditch if you stay on top of the plane.
If I stay on top of the plane, I'd have to get
Also,
down.
it looks very different.
Yeah, he does not look at all like the biker you just killed. He's almost dressed like he is dressed like a civilian. And as you take aim, you see that he's got a huge bow strung on his back.
Well, that's interesting. Yeah, I'll start aiming.
Okay.
Or actually, I think this round I brace.
All right.
That's technically what happens.
Chenyu. Vroom vroom.
Yep. Let's start moving. What is that? Wow, this accelerates slow.
Boo.
I thought I was in full cover on it.
You will be in like a couple of 100 meters.
I meant right away.
Nah, not right away.
That's my move.
All right. Okay, so they're gonna. Let's see. What is the size modifier you're playing? If you've got your sheet open and quickly can tell me.
How long is it?
He might still be dealing with his crit fail cooking.
Oh, it's me.
I just wondered
Sorry.
what size you're playing is. SM
Oh,
plus 7. I got to it.
yes.
+6, +7, +8?
They can see it. They are just going to take aim at the plane at the minute, all of them. Well, cover and aim. What little cover they can get from the Jeep. Like, seriously? Poyo is running. Garth, now it's you again. Continue aiming.
Yeah, and I'm gonna start saying something.
Okay. Chen Yu. Vroom vroom.
Yep. Moving 6 this
Bit faster. MSS handlers. 1 second they're aiming. It's pretty big. Yeah, they'd be shooting base to hit that plane. There's just 4 of them.
It would possibly prompt him to take cover, though, because stray bullets.
Yeah. Alright, you know what? Let's roll it from here. So. Oh, range. Fucking range. I forgot about the range penalty.
They aim?
Yeah, they continue aiming. Poyo is running Garth. And yeah, she was listening to what you'd start to say.
Oh, keep aiming. So this will be my second round of aiming.
Third, I think.
And
Oh
no, I
you
braced.
braced, and second
Yeah.
round of aiming.
Yeah. So one more round before I can shoot. And I say to her, under attack.
All right, Chan Yu.
9.
And what's your range a minute? Zoom in. 911. And you look like a terrorist. What are you trying to say here, Chan Yu? What about saying you look like a terrorist? Look in the mirror and that's what a terrorist looks like, you prick. Oh shit, MI5, leave me alone. Why are you busting my door down right now? Sound... Harambe, are you drinking blood right now? I'm sure it's just a child laughing.
Yeah, Sean, you just move on.
Mm. Alright, so... And rate of fire bonus is +2. So 40 bullets come flying towards the plane.
Occupants and vehicle damage. There's also exposed, but that'd be really, really weird. Exposed rider is 9, but that's for a regular vehicle.
One of them hits twice. One of them hits once. The other one misses entirely. Only 30 bullets, actually. The leader isn't firing right now. But I think they're just going to ping against the fuselage. That's like the most likely, you know. Ping, ping, ping. Your plane gets hit by bullets, Garth. And you hear gunfire off in the direction of the truck.
No shit.
And she screams, "Oh God! There's holes in your plane!" And she drops to the floor. Poyo
Garth is
is...
just still standing there like a boss.
I'm guessing you're prone, aren't you?
That's a good point. I probably am prone.
I just saw you, like, laying down there with that sniper, like, on a bipod in front of you. Just, like, proper badass baller in it.
Well, I mean, if that's the case, it's just braced. So, I could actually shoot.
Oh.
I wouldn't have had to take that turn to brace.
Your choice, then, if you want to take a shot at Chanyu on his bike.
Yeah, might as well.
What's your current speed, Chanyu?
You actually just add it to the range, so it is irrelevant at this
and your-
distance.
Your current distance is somewhere between 700 and 1,000?
Yeah,
Yes.
Okay, so
minus 16.
minus 16, yes. So... plus 15. So this is at a -1.
What's the accuracy of your gun?
6?
The base. And what bonuses are you adding?
Wait, what's the bracing bonus?
Bracing.
How do I get that?
It can't. It's included in the double accuracy cap bonuses from bracing and all of the bonuses.
Okay. Okay, so then this
You'd be at
is
-4 then.
-4. Okay.
Bracing and scopes and extra seconds exceed twice the base accuracy, or can't exceed accuracy. So together with the accuracy, they can't exceed twice accuracy.
Aha. Okay, I get it now.
That's a hit. Muzzle flash. You can attempt to dodge.
Sure.
You don't hear anything yet.
No, you won't hear anything. If you hear it, you know you've dodged. If you feel it, you know you've not. Half motorcycle +3. Oh god, there's aliens eating your internet.
Nothing.
Can I go to the side?
Can I Ritum Kossad?
Can I retreat on the bike? Like, go to the side?
I do not think so, no. But you can spend an FP.
What's that, +2?
Yeah. Good luck.
So, is this half motorcycle skill
+3.
+3?
+2 feverish.
It's actually driving over 2 plus handling.
Oh.
Ah.
Makes sense. Good to have someone at that page of the book. Oh, sick! You see a muzzle flash and Mech just the coolest Little 1 meter swerve to the right, and then you hear that as the bullet flies past where your chest were a second ago. Sick. That was radical.
Yeah, that was actually pretty sweet.
They start aiming again. The one with the fancy gun is still aiming. Wait, no, fancy gun. These ones ain't got fancy guns. What am I on about? Fuck's sake. This is the MSS, not the CIA. I'm an encounter behind. No spoiler alert. Jesus Christ. But yeah, there's holes in your plane. There's holes in your plane.
They're not the first.
Poyo is going to be running for a while. Garth.
They're not the first.
He dodged your bullet. That guy dodged your bullet.
Da 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 da. I am gonna go ahead and
You are being shot from the other direction.
I'm being shot from the other direction. This
Yeah.
guy's just got a bow.
Yeah, he's just got a bow and he's riding his motorbike towards you fast. But you are actually being shot.
Not fast.
Well, you've opened the throttle, haven't you?
12 meters per second right now.
Okay. Well, either way, he's driving towards you with his bow, but it's the people at the truck you disabled that are shooting at you with AKs.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna rotate. And how far are they?
650.
650 minus 50.
They're all either crouched or in cover, so I think they're all at like a -2 to hit as well.
All right. Well, I'm gonna take aim at.
One of them's a -4 to hit because they're fully behind the truck, shouting orders.
Okay. Well, I'm sure this one's nice and exposed, so
Correct.
I will begin to take aim.
Chan Yu. Just dodged a fucking.
There's a second runway to my right.
It's
Does the angles look like that? It would be.
I got second runway to your right and angles.
Yeah, the angles between me and the sniper.
It's coming through so bad at the minute. But
Try logging off and popping back on. That helped last time.
they parallel if that helps. If that's what you're asking.
I think he's trying to ask if he can use it as a ramp.
Yeah, they're parallel, but his angle to the right one is not as straight as to this one.
The plane's angle or yours?
Plane's angle. He can see down it less in the right than in the middle.
Okay. Like you'd be able to see you less if you were on that, you mean?
Yeah, in that other ditch.
Oh, on the other side of that.
Yeah.
Yes, he absolutely would. At your current range, if you went to the other side of the taxiway, then you'd be out of sight.
Okay, moving.
Gotcha. Sorry about that. Stupid internet. Stupid tubes. Open up another volley. They need 10s or less. And fuck's sake, one of them hits your plane once. Let's roll 3d6 real quick. 13.
17 or 18 is vitals of the plane, so fuel tank.
Okay, so probably just fuselage, I think, there. And she's like, what do I do? What do I do? Poyo is running. Care to give us any sound effects, Poyo?
Ever?
Sorry, muted. We're saying that more than sound effects, he's running like wing spread towards the
Is
the
it
Shrek.
is it a Naruto run?
Naruto.
Yes, the Naruto running style. He's like tap, 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 tap.
So you're practically horizontal right now, like chin.
Yeah, let me
at
know when I'm
crotch
close
level.
enough to make it. Yeah,
It's,
like really, really low head.
again, it's like another 50 seconds away.
Yeah.
Garth. Second of aiming.
Cool. And I will say, get the chicken up there.
Can you?
Continue crossing.
Gotcha. Sorry, that's my bad there. Taking aim again. This one's shouting just like fuck, fuck, fuck. And she goes, chicken's gone, man. Oh. Poyo's running. Garth.
This is my last round of aiming.
Alright.
What?
Chan, you.
Into the ditch.
Alright. Aiming yet again. She's taking a second to prepare. Poyo's running. Garth.
I believe I've taken everything I can, so I'm gonna shoot that one. And then I'm sorry, what is the penalty or the bonus for just bracing?
Usually a +1.
Okay.
Let me just
Since it's
look
on a-
up like bipod first.
Yes. If you brace a firearm across, you get an extra +1.
Okay. So this is at a -5.
That's a hit. They don't get a dodge. They're not astute enough to see the muzzle flash and then think to hit the deck. And they are almost definitely super dead. Yeah. 54. Large piercing becomes, yeah, they don't get a check. Chan Yu.
There's now a giant gaping hole in that person's chest.
Yep.
Chan Yu continues.
Vroom. Okay, now it's only 2 volleys of shots that are going to go off. Two hits against the plane again. Both just to the fuselage. Pew pew. And then there is a pop. Roll me vision, please. Ever. Poyo, it's also your turn.
Vision.
Yeah.
A moment. Oh, I think David is the one with the bonus. Oh no, it's the same. So yeah.
Success by 2 plus,
And it's -5 from it's -6 from dark.
but also a +10 because she's right there. You see her. She stood in front of you with her arms open, but she's facing away from you, and she is shouting, "Grab me!"
I will wrap my wings around her. Not sure why, but I will.
Alrighty. So you kind of like end up coming to almost a complete stop. As you grab her, she were like 10 meters in front of you, Garth. Oh, I need to
Garth
signify that you
will
killed this guy.
swing his barrel over and start aiming at that one.
I need to move him closer over here so I can actually get the X on him. Alright. I was worried that they weren't actually visible on stream for a second, but no, they just barely fit on there. Chanyu.
Continue moving forwards. I assume I'm seeing flashes followed by
Yep.
less flashes.
Mm-hmm. Handlers reloading. First second of reloading. Then the hand. Yep. Okay. So you grabbed on. She's like, oh, hold tight. Just be a second. And Poyo.
I hold tight.
Garth.
Second turn.
Chan, you.
Can I still? How far away do I have to go to be to be unable to see the flashes?
The flashes of the sniper rifle.
Yep.
You already won't be able to see them.
Okay, continue.
Radio. Still reloading. Well, that one's on the radio now. Back up, please! Fucking back up! Whoop! And I'm just gonna move all this over a little bit. But, Poyo, roll me HT, please.
Of course. Ooh, I failed.
Nausea. I think that just puts you like at a -2 to things.
Okay. Am I like dizzy or sick?
Yeah, it's pretty much like, ugh, your stomach just turned over. You feel like you just got turned inside out and then back right way around again in an instant.
Some of what I draw up is blood. Thick, black, Stroheim blood.
Oh, no, that were a couple of days ago. You've had a chance to, like, eat some proper food since then.
Okay.
But there might still be a couple of, like, slimy, tarry black bits in there.
Alright. Am I back at the plane or where do we end up?
You're not quite sure, but she whispers, "They're behind us."
I turn around.
And sure enough, you can see them right there. Like, you are right there. That is how far away they are from you, but you're on grass instead of a road.
Is there a way that I can kick the truck, but kick someone on the way that I kick the truck? Like someone into the truck?
Yeah. This
Okay, so I'm gonna say that I'm gonna, the jumping drop kick.
yeah, you've.
So I want to drop kick this guy into the truck and then come out of the other side of the truck by ramming him through the engine.
Yeah.
With
If you use super strength, then you could probably get him a decent way into that vehicle.
Okay, that would be putting my fatigue at 17, and that would be my roll. Wait, what is my roll?
Just your
Wrestling?
wrestling wild card, but at a -2 from the feeling ill.
Success by 4.
Yeah, they've got the back tier at minute. Let me see though. You did kind of just run up to drop kick them. Maybe they heard something they did not hear. Oh, they did, but... Yep, you hit him. Show me damage.
$53 damage.
53 crushing. They're not going to come out of the
Trust.
engine block.
Oh, it's sorry, I made a mistake.
Yeah,
It's +2 per die.
yeah.
So that plus 26
It's
for
actually
a
like
total of 79.
79 damage.
Yes, and it's trust.
Yeah, you kick them all the way through, and like they smash halfway through the windscreen as well. They just draped over the bonnet there, bleeding out the face. You killed him instantly. You like shattered every
Right.
bone in the torso and just minced all their organs. Garth,
Is the
go on. Sorry,
Last
Paulo.
round of aiming.
oh sorry, I was just gonna ask if the truck still works after that.
The truck's already busted. There's like steam and smoke billowing out of the engine.
Oh, okay.
Chan Yu.
Okay, continue forward.
Got ya. The fuck? Steps. Turns. Finishes reloading. Steps. Turns. Finishes reloading. That one's actually dead. Dead as balls. She's gonna turn around and concentrate, and then Poyo.
I will like to. What other kicks I know?
You are on the floor right now because of the drop kick.
Can I then?
Acrobatic
floor.
stand with the wrestling god.
Okay.
But if you want to do something from the floor, that's fine as well.
-2, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to see if I had a low fighting, but I don't think that can work, right?
You've got ground fighting. You can indeed fight just as good laying down as you can standing up.
Can I like move here just 2 meters out of my normal 11 and just use that? I don't know how you guys call it, but when you start like breakdancing and you just start kicking wildly.
So you just pretty much like
Season?
hop forwards on your
Yeah.
back and flail with your feet.
I think you're talking about the whirlwind.
Yes, like he pushes himself from the ground into that area and then he starts whirlwind kicking.
All right. Yeah. I mean,
Success by 2.
it's a miss because of the darkness.
Okay, so he just starts making this real weird whirlwind kicking as he just pushes himself into the dark.
I was mistaken. It's actually called a windmill.
Close enough.
Garth. So you've still got aim on that one. They stepped back and started reloading. And I think you've got field of view to also see that crazy windmill nonsense. And I think you're about to shoot, aren't you? Garth?
Oh, I take my shot at this one. So again, torso. That wasn't the button I was looking for.
Is that the wrong damage? Or no, that was it. I see. Yep, I'll take that damage. Because it's an instant kill. Seen as it's going on 100 damage. In fact, it's over 100 damage after DR.
Actually.
Oh no, it's not. It's
isn't.
just piercing. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
He
we
did the
J-
wrong math before.
Jared pointed out that I did it wrong.
It's still plenty. Not a vitals hit, but again, no need to check. There's a hole all the way through this person. Chanyu.
Continue onwards.
Vroom. Okay, so this person's terrified. And they've just finished reloading. So they're just going to step back and shoot 10 shots at you. No range penalty. Darkness -6. No accuracy bonus. Rate of fire bonus is +2, so -4. Go all out for an +1 because they're terrified and it's the kind of thing that they do right now. And one shot hits you. You can attempt to dodge, Poyo. I think it'd be a -4 because you're on the ground.
Okay.
No, -3. I'm going to say -4 because of your nausea as well.
Is it dodge and drop or just dodge?
Just dodge. You're already dropped. Windmill kicking.
Success.
Whoa, nice. Yeah.
On the nose.
You break dance out of the way of that bullet.
Ninja.
You hear a soft popping noise behind you. Garth, you probably don't hear a soft popping noise below you.
If for no other reason than currently my ears are going.
Poyo.
I want to push myself into the air from this area and pile driver this soldier by grabbing him by the neck with my legs.
Alright. Roll me wrestling for the acrobatic stand and then for the attack.
Okay, -2 and -2.
Damn.
I don't know if there's any
Oh.
extra effects for a crit on an acrobatic stand.
I guess I technically stand on his shoulders, pose, and say, "Chicken of justice!" and then just go straight into the neck with my legs, tighten the grip with my thighs, and then pile drive it right in the head into the ground.
Yep. They went all out, so I think
Awesome.
it's.
No dodge.
I don't think you can do it on this turn if you want to do that. I think this is more like grapple and then like a throw. Is that what a pile driver is?
So I'm on the middle of the air right now?
No,
No, I
you-
think you just clench down.
you've got your thighs wrapped around the neck right now.
All right. So next turn I'm going to be able to do the attack. And
Yep.
that's my turn.
All right. Garth. So you can see that chicken crotch straddling that soldier's
Yeah.
face.
Yeah, actually,
Whoa,
that's
first-
probably happening like in my crosshairs.
Or did you spin around so that you're behind him, Poyo?
Well, yes, he's like when he goes into his tights and down to make the spin, his crotch is gonna be right into his face.
Okay.
So technically, guard is looking at Pollo pose in the same way that the picture is, like raising a knee and then do the thing right through the crosshairs.
Radical. Chan Yu?
Closer.
This is a fun fight for Chan Yu. Sorry. This is even fun a fight for Rambury and Is. Double sorry. And I think I need an extra FP off people, but it doesn't really matter. You've got so much and this fight's almost over. Poyo.
Now that I am doing the attack, do I spend the fatigue or is it when I do the thing?
It's, if you want to use super strength, you'll need to spend the
Yes.
fatigue.
I want to use the super strength for the attack. I wasn't sure if I have to do it before since you said it was 2 parts.
No, yeah, it'd be now. Before
Okay.
was just to grapple, really, and then now is
Okay.
the actual attack.
So 1 fatigue, and you need me to roll just the damage or the attack?
It'd be wrestling first, because it's a quick contest. Your wrestling and their best equivalent.
Then there you go. -2. I succeed by 5.
And they succeed by 1. So you succeed, and I think a throw does swing damage. And I think it's
Yes,
like this is a
and-
throw from the neck. So it's
Yes.
like deal swing damage to the neck.
That is plus plus 30, so 82 damage to the neck.
That head pops
There's
off.
a-
That head has popped off.
There is a technique for pile driver in martial arts.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I paid for it for him. Oh, but
Yes,
I've got martial
I
arts
do
open.
have the technique.
I should just.
I know the martial arts.
It does thrust +4 or thrust +2 per die.
Okay.
Thrust.
So
I can roll thrust.
it would have been thrust plus 52.
13.
+2.
My thrust
Plus-
damage is 13.
But he gets +2 per die from the super strength, and then also +2 per die. Well, no, it's +2 per die from wrestling, and +2 per die from it being a pile driver.
So that is, if we take away the last 2 rolls, the 3 and the 1, I have a 48. And if that's plus
You
another
dealt 100
2, I'm
damage.
getting.
That was 100 damage to the neck.
Oh, yeah, that's over 100 damage because that's just with the +2 is plus 60. Plus
Yes,
48.
dead.
Super dead.
And you can attempt a pin as a free action.
Do you want to pin that headless body?
I don't think they can attempt to pin if there's no longer a neck.
But it has a back, so I will try to pin it for the countdown.
Radical.
And also pose if I can.
Yep. Garth. So, you just saw that. How kind of horrifying.
I believe he's currently dealing with our delivery driver.
Ah, no worries. So, Chanyu, I'm guessing you're still accelerating.
It looks like the last my comrades are down, right?
You broke up a bit again. Yes, it does. Like 2 seconds will pass and you'll see that it seems to have calmed down over there.
Are we exiting turn order?
Yeah, I think it's fine to exit turn order.
Okay, I'll advance a little while and then slow my bike down and lie back against the grass for a second.
Mhm.
Back, sorry.
Welcome back, that's okay. We've exited turn order.
Okay. Yeah, I think Garth is now just on the top of that plane trying to find that last motorcycle.
Mm-hmm. So you've lost sight of it now.
Sure. After like 15-ish seconds, you feel something sort of. And I need to scroll back to another page. Yeah. Oh, I can roll as well. I do, and I do roll.
Quite a bit of...
Didn't get a word of that.
You feel weird in the head. Who are you?
Does he get the resistance check? I would still like to hand wave it regardless.
What? What?
He should have a resistance, right?
No.
Oh, right. Because of the way it's been done. Got you. It's true. I was being stupid. So you do, in fact, hear a voice ask who you are in your head.
I'm Garth. Who are you?
I am Chun Yu. How were you able to take them all down?
I mean, it actually wasn't that hard.
Why did you open fire on us?
Well, coming in hot with no lights. Current potential war zone on an abandoned airfield.
Luke, who's China's enemy?
UN, America, UK.
So you are American. Or British.
No affiliation anymore.
But you fight for them.
No.
You consider this to be enemy territory. So you consider China to be your enemy.
I
So
consider
you are an enemy of China.
not specifically. I saw an attack coming and took proper precautions.
Again, you are currently in Sri Lanka, which was not USSR held territory before right now. I don't know if I mentioned that. That's quite important.
What is it, China?
China is part of the USSR. I'm sorry, you were clearly asking that to Jared. I'll shut up.
I was working for them, yes. Am working for them.
Well, you gotta see it from my perspective. You guys were coming in hot on a sneak attack. And shit's gone down.
Yes, things have happened. Why are you here?
Refueling?
In a broader sense, why are you in this land?
But because this land is between where I was and where I need to go.
I was under the impression that after some sort of event, travel was restricted.
There are ways to get around that.
Such as, are they related to your weapon? And however you were able to see me? From so far, at night?
No, actually, it's pretty simple trick. You fly over the deserted areas and stay low to the ground to avoid radar. Radar jammer doesn't hurt, though.
Radar.
Yeah, you know, ping signals, airwaves, detects things.
I wish I knew what the acronym stood for off the top of my head.
Ranging and something.
Yep.
And what of your weapon? How were you able to see me from so far?
That's, you know, toys.
Would you be willing to share a meal and discuss recent events with me?
I think we could do that.
And you shall be bound as host.
Do. I have. Yeah, sure. Whatever that means.
Very well. I'm coming out.
Finally. We've known for years.
Wee.
Poyo, did you just run back to the plane?
Well, yes, after gratuitous posing over my Victoria's arena, of course.
Okay.
I'll even loot whatever it's on the truck that we might need, like fuel, weapons, food, or
yeah, you do find quite a few, like military ration packs. It's at least different food to what you've been eating the past couple of weeks.
any weapons, anything of importance.
3 AK-47s, 4 AK-47s, radio that you have fucking destroyed by kicking it through a car. It's fairly
So that's
rugged.
not.
It's not that rugged. Jesus Christ, it's not that rugged. Nothing's that rugged.
Okay, I'll grab everything, put it in a box, and drag it back into the plane.
All right. As you're like halfway back to the plane, which you can just barely make out if you squint, and because of the direction of the road, the motorcycle engine starts up, and you see like a motorcycle pass by you.
Oh, is he attacking me?
It's you don't actually ever see it, I don't think. Let me make a couple of quick scenes.
It
Oh,
won't
then
pass
I
right
just-
by him either because he went east. I
Yep.
was south.
Yeah, no, that's true. So,
So
No.
I don't think I see him while I drag all the supplies.
no.
So Chanyu reaches the plane.
Uh-huh. Are you still on the roof, Garth?
Yeah. Yeah, I
You-
think I am.
You'd have caught sight of him pretty quickly after he crested the bumps.
Okay. Yeah. I'm just standing up there with a giant honking rifle.
Chanyu will, after reaching the plane, put his bow and his staff in a little sort of carrying place on the motorcycle.
Uh-huh. Hang him on the saddle rack.
Like how House put his cane in the bottom of the motorcycle.
Yeah.
I am here, Garth. I apologize that I have no food to share.
You like plums? And then, yeah, Garth will pop down and he'll hold out his hand.
Perfect time for a scene change, I think. You like plums. So,
Roll on up.
sozo about that. You're at the base of the relay.
Hello?
Crystal stretches up ahead and above you, as far as you can see. You're facing, it's just a sheer wall of perfectly translucent crystal. There's like a low hum.
Hello? I don't speak that.
Like the crystals, it's kind of just like an echo of the crystal ringing back at you, like resonating with your voice.
Do you speak Hummy?
You hear a noise from behind you. And then flying right in, someone about your height approaches.
Hello.
She looks quite similar to you, does she not? Let me get a picture of you up. Are you perhaps of the same variety?
Probably.
Yeah, you look similar enough.
I'm a forest nymph.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Hello.
Hi. I like your hair.
Thank
Or your
you.
petals.
She sings out a few notes. Oh, and the crystal like resonates back. Ooh. Ringing out, sparkling. As you've approached the edges of these cliffs and you look out, you see that there's kind of just nothing out there. The sky extends below the horizon. And it's just emptiness, empty pale blue as far as you can see in every direction, except for behind you, where you can see the windmill and the person taking this picture.
I am here to request that we use the passageway to get to the human land of Lundo.
Lundo. I don't think I've heard of it. I've met lots of travellers. Lundo. Is it known by another name?
I look at my blood bud.
Uh, I'm gonna roll my geography skill.
Why?
You'd also ask your Nazi.
Oh, that's right. But I think I know.
Yeah, you absolutely.
City of London in England.
Oh. London, silly. Not Lundo. London.
Oh, Lundo.
Lots of people go there. That's an easy one. It demands payment, though.
I'll start with the bottle cap. Huh?
Yeah. Ooh, that's nice. It's shiny. It's not good enough
I know,
for
right?
it, but are you willing to trade with me? I have this pebble that looks like a lizard.
I need that pebble that looks like a lizard. I will trade.
Trade confirmed.
I got this, and I'll hold out the earring.
Ooh. Gold. And a pearl. That can get you and your mist, your smelly mist, to London, yes.
Wonderful. So we don't have to trade the Nazi.
Not according to what she's just said, no.
Great.
You get to keep
I'll
your
keep the
Nazi.
Nazi. If this guy leaves, I
Yeah,
have a lot of stories to tell.
I should really roll some HT for him. Ooh.
Did he just go limp?
Maybe. He's been kind of limp for a while, but he might have also stopped breathing just now. But She's kind of just smiling blankly at you. Like-
Thank you for your hospitality.
You're welcome. Thank you for the shiny thing. And she like makes it glimmer, and she's like blinding herself with it and squinting. Like, ooh, ow, ooh.
So then I will approach the thingy and hold it out. London.
There's a shimmer suddenly. Like it gets darker, but that's because the crystal has suddenly turned completely opaque. Not instantly, but rising from the base up and spreading out through all the tips. And then it goes from a dark black and starts turning into a deep purple, and then going through all them rainbow colours. And when it gets to red, it flashes back translucent, but you can kind of see reflections moving around inside it now, and the surface has changed. It looks shimmery and greasy. She's blinding herself over there, and she's like, "Oh, right." She looks up, and, ooh, pretty. Really pretty. You can go through now. She's looking up at the colour show that's unfurling in the crystal branches.
Thank you. And I will fly through with my new rock.
Bloop.
Thank you. And I'll follow through.
And you start billowing out in it's actually a park, but I think the park is just off scene to the right of this picture.
Oh, we're not coming out of the phone booth.
No, that would be pretty sick actually, wouldn't it? Yeah, in fact, what am I on about? Change to this scene, telephone booth. The receiver suddenly starts rattling. It drops off the side there, and there's like a weird like spark. The light turns off in the telephone booth suddenly, and then a little fairy pops out of the receiver, another coin slot, and then suddenly red mist starts billowing and flooding that telephone booth. And I think that's a great time for a scene, and I think it's also time for a quick break because I am busting once again. We'll be right back.
Mm-hmm.
We're back. If you are just joining us, what
weird.
has happened? Okay, so the fairy trail has been crossed. Arambare and Is went on a bit of an adventure down a fairy river through Seoul, Korea, which is currently under USSR occupation. They missed quite a bit of interesting fun as they crept through the streets, but Arambare had his fill on some unlucky Chinese guard. And yes, the Chinese guard in Korea. I'm not being racist. It was a Chinese guard in Korea. And
Then we can
They went to
trade to
the-
get to Lundo.
they went to the relay. They made a trade of a gold and pearl earring that Is found on the streets of Korea, Seoul, Sun. I enjoyed that. And they are now in Ludlow, England. You're in an iron box, Is.
Wouldn't it be? Isn't a lot wood?
No, they are made of metal.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh no! They put me in the prison. They put me in the prison. What,
There's a few of these panes are missing. This street isn't as nice as the actual one of this location probably would be.
All right. Well,
It's
I'll fly through.
It's not blown to pieces. I mean, the town.
London, no. It looks to be intact.
All right.
I think it's night time again. Why not? When you arrive in London.
You can always have fun, especially when you're dealing with alternate dimensions. Time can do weird things.
Exactly. No, yeah. I'm pretty sure like 6 days have just passed for you. We're technically in the future right now or something. I'll see
Well,
like
we've got to go back.
Marty.
We left at one point and arrived at another. And for story conveniences, you will decide later.
Yep. Exunct. I just choked on my own word. All right. So you fly through that hole there. It's quiet on this street. There's lots of iron sticks with lights on top of them, evenly spaced. You suddenly hear a bell chiming. Dum,
Yeah.
dum, dum, dum.
What was that? I spin around.
Dum,
Tech level 0. I don't even know what the hell a bell is.
Dum.
It was a loud noise.
It's just a bell.
Dum, 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 dum.
I don't like it.
It will stop soon.
Dum.
All right, let's find our people. We're in Lundo.
Yes, this seems to be London.
One of the noisy iron boxes is approaching. It just turned a corner. It's got 2 bright lights shining at you as it approaches down the hard, black, straight river.
I don't like this place. Are those the brothers of the Angry Bird?
It's a car, remember, right?
Yeah.
It's a relative, but they should not come after us.
All right. I'm looking for the people.
It goes straight past. It maybe slows down a bit as it goes past this side of the street, but then just carries on as normal.
In the buildings nearby, are there the people?
There's lots of people in buildings nearby, according to Arambare's blood detection. And there are buildings everywhere. You're in London.
Yeah. I'll fly up to a window.
Curtains drawn inside.
I poke my head through.
Yeah, it's open. Why not?
No, I go on substantial and go through.
Oh
and
my
poke
god!
My head through.
Keep forgetting you can do that. Yeah, it's a living room, mostly stone and fabrics, but there are some iron things knocking about in here more than you'd like.
Mm.
And there are 2 humans staring at an iron and glass box that's making noise and showing pictures.
It's the evil thing! The evil light box! We have to destroy those.
Oh god, no.
So I'm actually going to fly up to the people and go, run! It's a Nuki!
They scream. It's kind of a portly, balding man with a mustache and a really skinny lady in a nightgown with a towel wrapped around her hair. And she screams. She's like, "What is it, Philip? What the fuck is that thing? Oh my gosh!" And he I don't know what that is, Trish, but I'm gonna fucking kill it. And he grabs a cushion off the sofa and throws it at you.
I go straight through me.
She goes straight through. She's like dove over the back of the sofa. And he's like, what do you mean a nuke's coming? What are you?
The light box! And I point and say, do you want me to blow it up with my leaves?
No! Leave the TV alone. He's scrambling for the remote and he turns it off. The remote's actually attached to the TV by a cable. It's the 60s.
No. Did I manage to ooze through a crack or something?
Yeah, if you followed her up there, then it's like a sash window. You could squeeze your way under it and lift it up slightly.
Okay.
Do they go in, or does he go in and just the two people just start going? Oh, it's a horrible smell.
Yeah, exactly. Trish says, What's that smell?
That's my blood bud.
Philip, what's happening? And then she just lets out a scream as she sees the red mist pouring in behind the curtains.
They're not in this building.
How do you know? Where are my friends? Do you know where my friends are?
No! Please leave
One
us
of them's
alone!
a chicken man. One of them's a chicken man. The other one is an angry man who flies a angry bird.
We don't know these people. Please, I'm ringing the police. He's run over to his phone, rotary. He's dialed 19. It's spinning back to position.
I'll look at my blood bud and go.
He dials
Where would
another
they be?
9.
We should look for them at the airports.
The what slots?
It's where the Angry Birds go.
Why would I want to go there?
Because that's how they will get here.
She's like, she's left the room crying and screaming. She ran out of this room into another one. And he's like, it's ringing. Please leave us alone.
I'll glance around.
Hello, police. There's a fairy in my living room. He says there's nukes.
Hey, that's not nice.
God, but London police will probably be like, we'll be right on it, sir. We are en route now.
I just want to have an interaction with the cops now. I really don't want to leave metagaming.
Do it.
I think I'm just going to argue with a Rumbere for a while
All right.
That's okay.
about the airport.
It's just like, no, I am not drunk. There is a little green flying fairy with wings in my room, and he's
Yeah, I'm not
talking
pink
to
and
this
green.
blood smoke, and then he like, it stinks. It fucking stinks like a dead fucking person. Please, I'm at like 122 Westminster Avenue, Jackson Building,
Sir,
floor 4, apartment 5.
sir.
He's talking to me.
We need a map.
Yeah, I have a rock that's shaped like a lizard.
Just fucking take it. Take the map. Like right next to the phone, he's got a pile of thick books with soft covers. One of them's yellow. He throws it to the side. That's the biggest one. But then he picks another one up that's all got lots of red and blue squiggly lines all over it. And he says, "There, fucking A to Z. Take it, please, God."
Go grab it.
He watches it get swallowed by the pink smoke, and he's just like, color drains from his face. He's like,
Try check.
just send all the police, please. Please send everyone right now. They're gonna kill me. It just ate my fucking map.
So let's just go over. Let's go over the map. I'm gonna try to figure it out
Still just in this guy's
without
living
being
room.
able to read. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it's got lots of pages. You can read English, right? Or am I right?
Oh. Can I read English? I can speak English. Yes, I can read English. Yeah.
Sick. Yeah, it's a map. Like a map of a lot of places. The whole of the United Kingdom, it says on the front. But with detailed map of London pages.
What
X
is
to
my
X.
minus for this?
I don't think it's attemptable. Like if I get to the
Okay.
GM screen and look, this is a TL difference of 7. Yeah, impossible.
7.
Skill penalty, impossible.
All right. I'm gonna try anyway, and we're really just fail.
If you get a crit, I'll like let you point at something and say that's the lake.
It's not a lake. Why is this map so bad?
You pointed at one of the
I'm gonna yell at-
adverts for condoms.
I'll look up at the guy and say, "Your map is dumb.
Please,
This is a map."
please.
And I hold up my map.
Trish reappears and she's holding a suitcase. She's like, "We're fucking leaving, Philip. We're leaving right now. We're leaving. This place is fucked. Are the police coming?"
I'm reading the map.
Yeah.
What's the minus, if any?
It's not really.
What is it to read a map?
I think we're an A to Z like this. It's something that I could
Research?
read when I was like 6 years old in back of the car on a journey. So I reckon just a straight IQ roll would let you use this kind of map.
Unless it's a certain type of A to Z Luke, check Discord.
Oh, let's go to the Discord. Yeah, that is exactly what it is, except it's not the top left-hand corner of it. It's the full one. That is weird.
But yeah, I'm gonna.
Before Google
We're
Maps,
gonna
that's what you
puzzle.
used.
I think we're gonna puzzle over until the cops show up.
Yeah, so it's like an hour later. Trish and Philip leave. Like they
If
just
that's
gone.
the case, I'm gonna steal some stuff. Do they have mint tea?
They've got all sorts of minty stuff. There's a bowl on the table that were between the sofa and the noisy box, and it's full of little white hard pebbles, but they smell really minty.
I'm rolling around in it like a cat that rolls around in catnip.
And when you lick one, it's like got a very fine powder all over it, and it's super sweet and minty.
Oh
What
my
the hell
God.
kind of cat is that?
You've never seen a cat roll around in catnip?
No,
No,
yeah.
I've never seen a cat covered in that. When you lick it, is it powder?
No, these are called mint imperials. I don't know if you have them outside of.
I've seen those before, but yeah, no, I think I spent while Arumba is looking through the map after I couldn't make heads or tails of it. I'm in this bowl rolling around licking things like an insane person.
I don't like looks of this shady character who's walking past on street. Okay, I watched it being drawn, and I didn't even recognize it as anything until the face were on it. It didn't register in my brain. Okay,
Police.
police. Yeah, all right. I'll give you some police, and then it's time for a scene change. There's a loud banging on the wooden door that the people left through about an hour ago.
It's probably like half my body hanging outside the window.
Oh,
Boy.
right. Yeah, no, if that's the case,
Goat.
then you hear like screams outside after like a couple more minutes. He's still on phone, begging, crying.
Once the door gets pounded on, I'll say,
There's
"Would
people.
you get that?"
There's people walking through you right now, Arambre.
Yeah. That's okay.
You just let it happen.
Yeah.
All right. They don't like you. It seems like they start coughing. Some of them like speed up. Some of them start running through you. Others turn around and like go back the way they came.
hmm
Like
That's pretty normal.
it's the middle of the night, but a lot of people, like maybe a good dozen people, end up having to traverse you in some way while you're reading this map inside.
So is the door open or anything, or?
Yeah, a few more loud bangs, and then the handle rattles and it opens, and a Bobby in the typical Bobby hat and his uniform walks in. Big, chunky old torch held up.
Oh, so good.
He's like, hello? He's like, oh god, it stinks. What the fuck is that? His mate's like, hey up, keep sharp. And then they turn the corner and, like, see the mist and the A to Z open flipping pages and,
They hear the
and they
clinking
hear
of
the
bowl.
rattling in the bowl. And he's like, what is this shit? And then his mate says, fucking meta event. It's meta event, pal. Fucking, we're leaving. I've seen this shit. We gotta go. We gotta go now. And his mate's already, like, backing up and turning and running. And he starts blowing on a whistle as well. Really loud. And then, but the one who said, what is this shit? He's just shaking. And, like, staring. He drops his torch.
Oh, if that's the case, I'm gonna like look up at him, fly over with that mint, and just open up his jaw, pop it in, and go boop, and then go back to the mint bowl.
He faints. He's just... As, like, the mint drops into his mouth, like, he goes cross-eyed slightly as he watches you approach his face. And then the mint drops in his mouth, and his eyes just roll back into his head, and he falls back on his arse. And scene change.
That we can scene change, yeah.
Alright. So, let's get to the plane, shall we? It's close up.
Cut to us, and we're just eating plums.
So that's the whole truth of it. Something along those lines.
Yeah, yeah.
Jared, we do not hear you. I just noticed you reconnect.
I couldn't hear you.
There we go.
We're back on the plane, and I just see we're eating plums, and I just say, and that's the long and short of it.
What are we doing, though?
Scene change to you
Seeing
guys. Yeah.
Whenever Poyu comes in, he goes into the room and goes back into his transformation, taking his time because it takes a toll on him.
We should probably look at this as it happens. So you don't transform immediately, I'm guessing.
Well, it takes him some time, but he's exhausted afterward. He's gonna lay on his bed.
Alright. So Garth, I'm guessing you jumped down off the top and walked up the cargo ramp leading Chanyu in?
Yep.
Plum tree on the left. Heavily tattooed lady kind of holding a pipe wrench threateningly. Sat on this box. She's like, hey up. What's this? Is he alright? She gets behind you.
I am here to talk.
Alright, well. And that's probably about when El Pollo Loco starts walking up the cargo ramp as well, dragging a box full of looted gear. Got a lot of blood on it.
He leaves the box right by the tree with the rest of the boxes, and then he goes to his room.
What?
So there is a new guy stood right in there that you've not seen before.
Poyu completely ignores him.
There's a chicken man walking in right now, Chanyu.
Stare.
Just watch it trudge past.
He has a lot of blood on his feet.
All over you. You popped someone's head off with your thighs.
Oh yes, there's probably a lot of blood on his thighs, legs, and feet, and he drags the box leaves it, looks at you, then poses, like lifts his leg and then makes this flex motion, and then straight up goes into a room. You hear a lot of grunting and yelling and pain, and then silent as he lays on his bed and tries to
Wow.
get some rest.
I'll just look over at John Yu and be like, yeah, he sometimes masturbates rather aggressively.
That's
I
creepy as
see.
balls.
So you are a handler of American metas?
No.
That was a meta, though, right?
That was, in fact, a meta.
Yeah, I'm a meta too. What's it meta?
She's a meta,
Are you a meta?
but who's she
I
asking?
suppose I am.
Is she asking Chan Yu? I don't think she's asked you yet, Garth. I don't think she's cared. She steps forward anxiously and snatches a plum, and then steps back and starts chewing on it. Like, she's shaking a bit.
So, who are you? And I guess, more importantly, why were you with them?
What, can you repeat that last word?
More importantly, why were you with them?
They took me captive, brought me here. They are now dead, and you have a plane. We can leave China. I would like to leave China.
Well, that makes two of us.
Once again, you're in Sri Lanka. I'm pretty sure Jared knows that, though. It's just Chan Yu done.
Oh, I'll be like, we're not in China.
Really?
We're in Sri Lanka.
I am not familiar with that.
Sri Lanka is what, south? I don't remember where Sri Lanka is specifically.
It's southeast of India.
Yeah,
Okay.
kind of other side of Korea too.
Oh. Yeah. I thought it was more north, but yeah. Like, you must have made your way through India, pal.
I see.
Well, anyhow, we're on our way to England.
I have heard that name. But you said you are not English.
No, me, I'm an American. I'm just not with America.
I see. And what has happened?
You must have been in a cage. There's some shit going on. We were in Australia when it got nuked. Apparently, America's been nuked.
Nuked. That is the super weapons.
Yes. Atomic bombs,
China got nuked.
Hiroshima, Nagasaki.
I have not heard those names before.
Man, did you live under a rock before you lived in a cage?
I was created. In a sense.
Right. I mean, when daddies and mommies love each other very much, they tend to create, I guess.
I was once created in that sense, but long ago, back when China was known as Qin. Then I was recreated. I do not know much of the goings on of this modern world. I was recaptured in Western China.
Great. Well, you're looking to get out of here. We're looking to get out of here. How about we all get out of here peacefully together?
She says, "Oh shit," and then disappears. Whoop.
the fuel pump.
Yeah. She comes back. She says, "We full."
Great. Well, let's get out of here.
I see you have a motorcycle already on board. Shall I move mine on board?
Yeah.
I'll go grab your map from the
Look.
other page. Yes?
Sorry, one question. I think I've used my chicken form a lot. Have I attracted any threats so far?
Oh shit, yeah, the threats. The fucking threats. Oh, yeah, for sure. They'll be on the way.
I don't think I like the sound of that.
I just wasn't sure if I had to roll it. But I think I've used it a lot so far, so maybe it's noticeable.
Yeah. Uh-huh. You target acquired. Thank you for reminding me.
Anytime.
You mentioned Australia before. My handlers mentioned that. Were you involved in the super weapon?
If involved you meant got there to stop it like a half hour too late, then yes.
And what has happened? I do not quite understand what these weapons can do.
One of them took out an entire city.
How long was the siege?
Seconds.
Chunyu looks at you weirdly, like you're speaking nonsense.
I'm guessing you're already like starting the engines up.
Yeah, I'm like in the cockpit. Oh, right. I was actually looking at the Google map. But yes, I am in the cockpit starting her up.
Well,
we will fly off.
yep. Just as you like.
What do you intend to do in England?
I don't know, some time traveling lady said that we had to go there to do something.
You're meeting someone important.
Yeah, we're meeting someone important.
You've got a microfilm with his information on.
Time traveling.
Yeah, it's like from the future or another dimension. Maybe it was another dimension. I don't remember. These sci-fi storylines get confusing sometimes.
Whatever, Deadpool. Please don't come out the game and kill me in real life.
Lost?
Lost?
Lost? Paradise?
Well,
So this seems like a good time to stop.
I agree. I think we're reaching a good ending moment as as that plane's lifting off, you see a bunch more jeeps arriving.
Okay.
And like lots of lights on the roads suddenly lit up, and you pretty much catch glimpse of China's mobilized frontline forces.
Oh, they were all just bearing down on us.
Yeah.
Good thing you're on a tarmac and Chan Yu wasn't able to set up a campfire for you to have a meal.
Yeah, right? I mean, I think part of it was Garth was actually like, yeah, let's get out of here.
So the plane takes off into the night sky, and then credits roll, and after the credits, there's just a scene of him still flipping, Arambare still flipping through the book, and Is drawing on the knocked out guard's face with some soot from the fireplace.
I'll take it. But then there's suddenly someone at the door panting. Say, oh, good, you're still here. Quickly, you've got to come with me if you want to be safe from the police. Both of you, I can keep you safe.
Okay, nice man. And that's
And then yeah, I think pretty much call it there.
Oh,
So yeah, I'm Luke. GM'd that. With us today, in order of something, we had Z Warrior.
yeah. And the warrior playing Arambare.
we're the beat plot, the silly B plot of the game tonight. We're the B plot. Oh, sorry.
Good B plot. Good blood drinking. I had fun watching him drink blood. We had his companion, partner in crime, Is Tara.
I really like this character.
She's
yeah.
unique.
I'm Tara. It was a pleasure playing with you guys. We broke the cardinal rule and split the party. Sorry, Luke.
No, it's all right. Sorry that we have to do scene changes, but again,
It's fine.
feel free to comment on the other people's scenes snidely as they go through if it's not too obstructive. Next up, we've got, with a brand new character tonight, not yet changed on the credits, Jared.
Hey, I'm Jared, played Chan Yu. Finally learned what the fuck was going on in the world.
Mind blown?
Not really, because he doesn't really understand what the nuke did yet.
Yeah,
He just knows it was a really fast.
Mm-hmm. Super fast siege. 2-second siege.
You might have heard him mention when China was known as Qin.
yeah.
Yes, 200 NBC.
I just didn't go with that because I was like, I figured Garth was like, sure, I have no idea what he meant.
Garth not got like history. And moving on there, we had pilot Garth himself, James.
Hey, James, I played Garth. Garth, I like that sniper rifle.
It's pretty good. I enjoyed that sniper
Yeah.
rifle also. Put holes in people. Insta kill on an unarmored human, for sure.
Yep.
And last but not least, Everoth.
Hello, today I was playing David, also known as El Pollo, who not only give you a nice wrestling match where he won victorious, but also deployed a deadly pile decapitating driver.
Head
Brutal.
squisher.
So brutal.
Squishy.
So gory. Well, catch us at Kobold Cafe on Twitter, Kobold Cafe on Twitch, thekoboldcafe.com. Kobold Cafe, if you search it on YouTube, subscribe to us if you want to be able to just type in Kobold Cafe and get to us on YouTube. Because we need more of those to do that. Coming up next on this channel, there is...
Tomorrow with the Incompetent Adventures.
Another Ryutama.
Yep.
Yes.
That's ready to upload to YouTube. I will get that sorted to happen over the next couple of days in that case. Fathom's scheduled for tomorrow at the moment, so I'll do it for Monday. Then on Sunday...
On Sunday, we've got Windraker, our
Yar.
sailing high seas adventure,
Arr. Hype.
episode 2.
Hype.
Sounds like Luke is very excited about it.
Yep. Then,
Get cursed.
Yar. Thursday, we'll be back with Star Trek. And then a week today, Friday, Dark Visions.
We're on a pretty consistent schedule now.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Lockdown.
Bye,
into that.
guys.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everybody!
Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Farewell.